Hi, welcome to episode 10 of our questions of the week. I'm at Glenfall House and today I'm in the Glen. My name's Charlotte. If you haven't been watching, if this is the first time you're tuning in, then hi, welcome to Glenfall House. So without any further ado, I'm going to start with a question that probably everyone has been asked now in the wedding and hospitality industry. Should I buy wedding insurance? Now, obviously, we always say yes, because it covers you for so many different things that you don't even realise. Obviously each insurance is different, so you need to check the terms and conditions, and if you're not sure, just call them before you even commit to them. So we really like WeddingSure. It's the ones that we always recommend our couples go through because they're really thorough and they have really good covers. So for example, some of the things that you could be covered for is if one of your suppliers goes bust and they can no longer give you whatever they'd committed to supplying for the wedding, then that would be covered on your insurance. If there's any sort of theft or damage to the wedding dress or anything like that can be covered. Obviously, if a family member is taken ill before the wedding and they've covered costs, so if they've paid to maybe come from somewhere overseas and they've got flight tickets and now they're poorly, then actually wedding insurance can extend to your family members as well. So another example is if there's an accident at the wedding venue or, you know, during the day by yourself or one of your guests, then your insurance would cover that as well. So it's really good. It's a really good thing that not many people really fully understand what it does, and it's another cost, but just factor it into the budget straight away. And obviously just get the wedding insurance and just include it. Just cover it in the cost of the wedding budget. Question number 2 leads us on from the wedding insurance. Are we cancelling any weddings or events due to the coronavirus? Now, we can't pretend it's not happening. Unfortunately, it is happening. But no, we here are not cancelling any weddings, any events. It's business as normal for us at the moment at Glenfall House. What we are doing is we're following the government guidelines, and we recommend that you do exactly the same. If obviously the government guidelines change, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, this is an unknown situation that no one's had to deal with before. So at the moment, at present, no, everything is going on as normal, including our wedding fair on Sunday. So yep, all the suppliers are still coming, everything is as normal. So just keep up to date with the government guidelines and we'll do the same. Question number 3, which is why I'm in the Glen. You may have noticed our race tips on the back behind me. So can we book next year for race week? If you're not familiar with Cheltenham or horse racing, it's in the middle of the Magnus Festival week at the moment, middle day 2. So we have opened up all Glenfall House for B&B accommodation. We do it every year and we can definitely book you in for next year now. In fact, guests already have that have checked out today. So it's really, if you know that you want to get your accommodation booked, you can get in there quick, and plus the bonus is you get it at this year's rate instead of next year, so it won't change for you. So yeah, a lot of people do that, so you can book next week, no problem. Where should we not cut costs for a wedding? So this is obviously quite a question that would have different answers for different people. This question personally was asked to me, and one of the biggest things that I see and that I see couples actually regret is if they don't book a photographer that they love. Now, a lot of people go, oh my God, they're really expensive. And yeah, they are really expensive. They can really add up. But the one thing that you'll always have from your wedding, apart from maybe your outfits if you bought them, will be your wedding photos or your video. So, you know, you can DIY the table centerpieces, you can do everything else, but what you can't do is you can't get professional standard images without a professional photographer. And it's really sad actually when we see so many couples pour their heart and soul into planning their wedding and then they're not happy with their photos after. So if you're asking me, the one area that I was saying, I think most people would agree in a similar sort of position to myself, would be your wedding photos. Don't cut the cost there, or the video, because you'll have that to look back on and you'll actually enjoy looking back on it. So you're going to look beautiful. You want the memories from that. And our last question, when should the RSVP date be set for a wedding as well? So this is, again, if you personally asked me, I would say 3-4 months before the wedding, because your guests can pretty much tell you if they're going to be able to come. As a standard, as a minimum, your suppliers would need to know at least a month before who's coming. That's your caterers for numbers, and also you're probably starting to settle up the bills then with everybody as well if you're paying before the wedding. So I would say at least 4 weeks before, but I don't think there's anything wrong with asking your guests to let you know well before that. Personally, when it was my wedding, I think I asked for like 6 months or something, because if they're going to come, they're going to come and you want to know. So yeah, definitely at least a month before, but there's no rules really. You can ask transfer it whenever you'd like, and then you can get yourself sorted and be super organised. That was our last question. It has been a short and sweet questions of the week. So until next week, bye.